Hello, everyone. I want to talk about the sacred order of things. The first time I actually heard that phrase was from the coach that I was working with, Daniel Tardy, who helped usher me through the major detox that I went through for 8 weeks. And when I heard those words, the sacred order of things, I was sort of stopped in my tracks. In the form of an awareness, in the form of, wow, what is the sacred order of things? And, most of us in the morning time, we're rushing around, we're trying to get a million things done, we're trying to get ourselves either out the door or in front of the Zoom camera. And oftentimes we completely override the sacred order of things. And so my intention with this video today is to call your attention back to what that means for you. For me, the sacred order of things is very specific, and I wasn't always aware of this. It took going through my cleanse to really turn up the volume around my own self-care. And I talk a lot about self-love, which I think is very different than self-care. Self-love is really about making a commitment to yourself and keeping it. Self-love is about having the courage to speak your voice. But that's not what we're talking about today. Self-care is such a necessary thing, and we oftentimes treat it like the to-do list that we feel like it is. And so I want to bring in the sacred order of things. And I'm going to just share with you what my morning looks like, because there's a very specific sacred order to the unfolding of it. And my intention with sharing it with you is that it will inspire something within you to honor, and that's really the word here, to honor your natural unfolding, to honor what's being called for by all 4 levels of your consciousness. So when I wake up in the morning, I go to the bathroom and I go to my meditation space. And it wasn't always like this, and it certainly changes around quite a bit. But once I arrive in my meditation space, which is that shala behind me out the window that you can see, I dance around, I move my body, I greet the day, I greet the morning. And I do that as a way of movement, as a way of moving my body. Then sometimes I'll do like a high intensity interval training, or I'll do some yoga, and then I move into meditation. And I have some very specific different types of meditation that I engage with every single day. And I can tell you more about why that is just such a foundational element in my life. After the meditation, I will usually go into deep bouts of gratitude for so many different things in my life. And then I send the light to people that need upliftment, people who could use some extra support. I send the light to places around the world like the Middle East, Ukraine, Russia, those types of places. Then I go upstairs, and after I close my space, I use my hands to prepare a nourishing smoothie for my body. And there's actually, as I'm thinking about this, I'm looking at the time, I'm rambling on here. There are actually a lot of other things that I do that I'm not even talking about. My point in sharing this with you is that self-care piece. When I take that, I take 90 minutes, but if you can fit in 30 minutes, if you can fit in 60 minutes, if you can fit in 15 minutes, this is such a gorgeous way to build trust with yourself, because you are the most important person in your life experience, whether you want to believe that or not. because if you're not whole and healthy and balanced, then it's going to be really difficult for you to share any of yourself in any capacity with anyone else. So formulating this morning practice of self-care that has a sacred order of things. And really what I mean by that is your own natural unfolding, your own natural rhythm and flow. And being in that and with that from a really present place and honoring the process of it rather than trying to get through it. All right, this is super long. I'm so sorry. I feel most passionate about sharing this. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please click, like, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching.